In our last video, we discussed how Star Wars Episode 9 was going to end under George Lucas, and how Luke Skywalker and Darth Sidious were going to have one final climactic battle in which Luke would give his life, and Leia would live on to fight another day and restart the Jedi Order with a group of younger Jedi behind her. In today's video though, I want to talk about more concepts that were deleted or changed. This time though, these are concepts that were not created by George Lucas, rather J.J. Abrams when he was making Star Wars The Force Awakens. Welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be talking about the original story for The Force Awakens, and how it was drastically changed from what we ultimately got in Star Wars Episode 7. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Originally, as has been widely publicized, The Force Awakens was going to begin with a lightsaber floating through space. This lightsaber would in fact have been the original Skywalker lightsaber that was cut from Luke Skywalker's hand in Empire Strikes Back by Darth Vader, and a lightsaber that has been mysteriously missing up until this point in time. However, later on in the story, it was going to be revealed that Luke Skywalker himself actually did find the lightsaber again, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Anyway, the lightsaber was going to again be delivered to Whitesand of Jakku, and a lot of the story for The Force Awakens would play out the same, except for in the original story, with the lightsaber being the main plot point, they would ultimately replace it for the map to Luke Skywalker. It would be at this point that Whitesand would reveal that he was actually terrified of this lightsaber for reasons that he would not reveal. However, he did inform the Resistance of its location on Jakku and sent the Resistance out there. Again, just like The Force Awakens ultimately did with Poe Dameron and BB-8. However, again, the First Order would catch wind of this and ultimately head to Jakku themselves. From this point on, the story is again largely the same, with Finn ultimately defecting from the First Order and the lightsaber being placed within BB-8, who ultimately again finds Rey. We wouldn't truly discover the importance of this lightsaber until around the second act of The Force Awakens with Maz Kanata, where Maz Kanata explains the true power of the Skywalker sword and why it's now so dangerous. Maz Kanata was going to reveal the exact whereabouts of Luke Skywalker, revealing that he did not leave the Jedi Order and go into exile without purpose. Instead, Maz was going to reveal to Rey, Finn, and Han Solo that Luke Skywalker exiled himself to protect an ancient Sith tomb, a Sith tomb with untold power in the dark side of the Force, revealing that somehow this original blue Skywalker lightsaber held the key to the tomb, and that again, somehow troublingly so, this Skywalker lightsaber was no longer with a Skywalker, therefore why Kylo Ren wanted the lightsaber so badly, as it is revealed that it is Kylo Ren's ultimate goal to open up this tomb and release whatever's inside it, presumably Darth Sidious, or again Sidious's ghost, but it could have been something else. Anyway, this would be the point in the story where Rey becomes terrified of the Skywalker lightsaber, feeling that it is indeed a key to something very dark and dangerous within the galaxy, with the Kyber crystal within the lightsaber itself having the ability to open this ancient Sith tomb. Maz Kanata was then going to reveal that Luke Skywalker was now in great danger without this Kyber crystal and without the original lightsaber, as the ancient powers of the Sith tomb would begin to wear on him without anything to defend himself but his own power within the Force. There was also going to be an alternate flashback with this lightsaber being the key piece. Apparently, Luke Skywalker would again be training a Jedi Order while protecting the Sith tomb, as while he had the lightsaber and the Kyber crystal as the key to the Sith tomb, it was safe. But just as what happened in the original Force Awakens, Ben Solo was going to turn to the dark side of the Force in pursuit of power and to become more powerful than Darth Vader, with his main goal to steal the lightsaber of Luke Skywalker, which he ultimately was successful at after he created another dark side organization, the Knights of Ren, and with the combined power of Kylo Ren and the Knights of Ren, they were going to successfully steal the lightsaber from Luke, who again couldn't pursue them because he needed to protect this ancient Sith tomb. It was instead going to be Maz Kanata who would steal the lightsaber away from the Knights of Ren, and the lightsaber would eventually find its way to space, where the plot of The Force Awakens would kick off. And apparently Star Wars Episode 7 was going to end again with Rey walking up to Luke Skywalker near the entrance of this Sith tomb, and this was going to be the cliffhanger ending for Star Wars The Force Awakens, and again why the original Skywalker lightsaber was the key to everything, at least originally. But what are your guys' thoughts on this original story for The Force Awakens, and what do you ultimately prefer, what we got or this story? Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like if you're enjoying these videos talking about the alternate takes on Star Wars. May the Force be with you guys, and have a great day. Before you go, be sure to check out my other channel, The Marvelous Wave, where we talk all about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, including news, breakdowns, and theories about all upcoming and past Marvel movies. Link to the channel is in the description below.